time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
Wingy Boxing, IFL TV, MTK Global. I'm here with Jordan Gill. Now, I was, when I saw you, I actually text Dave, like, where have you been hiding him? Where did you get the influence for those movements and the sort of slickness?
I come out, you know, out of the hospital as at 7 pounds 5 ounces like that, just moving, dancing, and slipping shots left, right, and centre.
Do you get? Have you been influenced? Like, what have you watched fighters to move like that? Is there a bit of Naz there, or?
Yeah, there's a bit of Naz.
I thought there was a bit of Naz. He's my favourite fighter. That's what. My favourite British fighter. Yeah, that's why.
I grew up watching Naz. He was one of my favourite fighters growing up. You know, when I was a kid, I had to nick my sister's leopard print skirt and prance about in that. You know, at 4 years old, you see me in the front room with some boxing gloves on, like trying to do a flip over anything and reeling off a 20-punch combination. But you know, I've watched a lot of fighters over the years. I've been influenced a lot. I like all the old American style fighters. You know, your Michael Nunns, your James Tonys. Everybody influences me. I like to take a bit from everyone and just make it my own.
And who is Jordan Gill, like, for those who've just seen the Cunningham fight? Tell us about yourself.
Jordan Gill, now 19-0. I've just boxed Jason Cunningham for a British title eliminator every 10 rounds. Live on Sky Sports. I'm 23-year-old, which a lot of people seem to forget. I'm learning every day with Dave Colwell in Rotherham. You know, I'm just working hard and I'm trying to get to the top in boxing.
Right, where are you from? Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire?
Cambridgeshire. I was born in Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire. I'm from Chatteris in Cambridgeshire. Okay,
and tell me about a young Jordan Gill. Bit of a bad boy in the streets, or was you just
you know,
kept your head down, done your thing?
Kept my head down, done my thing. I probably would have been a bad boy in the streets without boxing.
Right, I got you.
You know, I got in the gym early. I've been in the gym since I was 4 years old, knocking about, you know, learning, watching, and just keeping busy, because I had a bit of hyperactivity when I was a kid. It was a little bit of a nightmare, you know, running around kissing girls and causing problems.
Well, just randomly running up to girls, kissing them?
Yeah, and boys. Terror. I'm not fussy. But you know, when I got that leopard print skirt on, you know,
yeah, everyone's in trouble.
It's all fair game, isn't it?
Well, you're wearing it now. That's why I'm keeping the camera up. Let's crack on.
Jogging bottoms. But no, I got in the gym early. It's kept me on track boxing, and I can always be thankful for the sport for that. But I done good at school. I left school with 9 A's and 2 B's at GCSE. I went and done my A levels. I'm probably the only boxer, especially the only boxer in Rotherham with an A level in government and politics. But you know, I could have gone to university. I turned professional at 18 on my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
7 days later, I had my pro debut. The rest is history, really. I mean, as an amateur, I've done good. I was amateur 7 years, from 11 to 18. Every year I was top 2 in England. I won the junior ABAs, I won the CYPs, I boxed for England. It's all a blur now, but it doesn't really matter when you turn pro. But I've been there and done it. I've had the rounds, I've had the hard fights, boxed in different countries, and now we're here.
It was really good to see you, like, you know, as a boxing fan, when you see somebody who you've never seen before, and I'm just like, you really made an impression on me and a lot of people in that Cunningham fight. How did you feel about that fight? Because it got tough near the end, didn't it? It
did get tough near the end, but it was weird because when I was in there, I felt I was in my comfort zone, and one of the criticisms that I give myself is that I need to take myself out of that comfort zone and step it up a bit. But in that 10th round, where everybody seems to be talking about the 10th round because
it is about the 10th round. I chopped off my seat, mate. Not much moves me from my chicken curry, mate. But I was like, fuck it, hell, this is a fight.
Yeah, it got good. It got interesting. And I think that's going to bring me on, you know, all that experience. But when I was in there, like I was saying, I sort of talked myself through it, and I felt, oh, I'm taking a few here, but I'm giving some back. Don't worry, I can hear everyone else getting animated ringside, shouting. I thought, I'm fine, like, what's the problem? But then when I watch it back, I can see why people were getting worried. But when I was in there, I felt fine, you know. I looked spent, but I felt fine. But
how do you feel now? All healed up?
Yeah, I'm sound. Hands are fine. Eyes fine. I think they made a bit of a big deal out of it.
Who
on
did?
the night, the doctor.
Oh, right.
And,
The doctor.
sent me to hospital to get my eye x-rayed, but when I got to the hospital, they didn't even bother x-raying my eye because they thought, oh, that's alright. He's alright.
It's Jordan.
Yeah, his eye just looks like a bit of a minge, he'll be fine. But yeah, so move on to the next one.
What is next? Have you got any ideas when you're out next? Or?
We're getting a little tick-over job on, well, there's no such thing as a tick-over job in boxing. We've got a good fight May 5th on the undercard of Tony Bellew versus David Hay, number dos. And then hopefully get another 10 or 12 round. The reason why is because we're going to Japan with Jamie McDonnell. He's fighting Inui, and we won't be able to get me a big sort of 10 or 12 rounder before we go, and by the time we get back with all the jet lag and everything, it's going to be a good couple of weeks before I'm going to be ready to fight again. So we're going to get 6 good rounds in on May 5th and push on for hopefully a title or a final eliminator end of June maybe.
Would you have a Cunningham rematch if it was offered to you?
No problem.
Sweet.
No problem.
Jordan Gill, thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for speaking to IFL TV.
Thanks for talking.
And you got a bit of character, man. We're going to have to do another one of these.
Well, I know you can come live with me if you want. We do one every day.
Well, I don't know. I'm not too sure about the older frilly skirts and stuff. But
I was only going to invite you if you're going to bring some of that curry with you.
On that note, we'll leave it there. Nice one, Jordan. Thank you.
All 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.